Okay, hey everybody, it's Carol Billings, and today I am so pleased to have Hing. Hing, how do you have students address you? Just Hing?
Just Hing, yeah.
Okay. Hing is here and he's going to talk to us a little bit about student clubs, so I will turn it over to Hing.
Cool. Hi everyone, so I'm Hing Potter with Student Life here at College of Western Idaho, and I help all the students with anything from clubs to student government to any other ways to getting involved on campus. And so if you're looking for a fun, interactive way to still learn outside of the classroom, definitely come by the Student Life Center. We are located right now at the NCAB building at the Nampa campus, academic building on the first floor. And it's myself with our manager, Amy Sharp. And then we also have our director, Shane Ostermeyer. And then at the front, we have Mo Shamselden. She's our admin assistant. So any one of us will be happy to help you out get involved. I'm going to take you through a little presentation here, so bear with me. And at the end of it, I think if there's any questions, then connect with us, and I'll give you our contact information so that you can do that.
Awesome.
Yeah. So the first thing is that at Student Life, we're all about looking for leaders or students who want to look at maybe being a leader. And being a leader doesn't mean that you take charge of a group or that you lead a bunch of people. You can be your own leader as well. And so we want to help students identify their own leadership abilities and how that works with other students here on campus. So if you're looking to be a leader, come find us, inquire within. We've got different areas that you can learn your own leadership traits. You can practice hands-on experiences. And then how does that translate from being a CWI student to after your time here at CWI? So one of the first ways to get involved is through ASCWI, and that's our student government here on campus. It's your legislative student body that represents all students here. So if you have an issue with how things are run here on campus in regards to student issues, policies, responsibilities, conduct, then come to a student government meeting and voice your opinions. We have a president, a vice president, treasurer, secretary, and those positions you can run for them each spring during the election season. Then we also have 12 Senate members that represent the different areas on campus. So if you're interested in being a Senate, then you can also do that as well. The Senate meets every Monday from 4 to 6 p.m. and they just, again, talk about all those issues that are pressing students that you can think of. Anything also from curriculum to how you want more clubs on campus, or if there's something that you're not seeing here on campus that you saw somewhere else and you want it here at CWI, let them know. Because if you don't talk to your student government or your student representatives, then there's little that we can do for you. But if you come and talk to us, come to an open meeting, again, Mondays, then have your voice heard and tell us what you want. That's what we're here for.
Sweet.
Oh, sorry. Did you have a question?
No, that's great. I love that we have that because we didn't have that for years. You know, This is a little bit new, so it's nice.
So another way to get involved is through student clubs and organizations. They're underneath the umbrella of UROC, which stands for United Registered Clubs and Orgs. And it's a coalition representing all the clubs and organizations here on campus. We have everything from Skills USA to Future Educators Club to Horticulture Club. There's a couple new clubs that might come here, and they're in the process of being chartered right now, but some of them include maybe chess club or mountain biking club. So if you have a club that you're interested in being part of here on campus, you can visit our website at CWIdaho/student life. Click on student clubs and you'll see a whole list of them. If on that list you don't see a club that you're interested in, then and you want to start a new club, then come see us. We'll help you along in that process. It's really easy to start a new club. You need 5 members minimum, and then you also need an advisor for your club. So that could be a faculty or staff member, somebody who is employed by the college. And then you turn in your application for a new club, and then once student government approves it, then you guys are all set. And all new clubs get seed funding for $200, and that's your $200 to do with whatever the club wants to do. So if you want to have a pizza party, if you want to try and use it to go host an event here on campus about your club, then by all means, that's what it's there for. The executive team for UROC, they are your UROC leadership team that helps to oversee the operations, how clubs are run. If clubs have a concern about policies or anything else that are related to clubs in general, then they address it to the executive team. And they are advised by the student life coordinator, which is at the moment me, but I might not be here forever, so whoever's next after that. And then there's the UROC General Assembly. They meet every month on Fridays, and that's the place where clubs can voice concerns or just give club updates, present new club ideas to not just the executive team, but to other clubs as well here on campus. So we're a really good cohesive group of clubs here, and we're always looking for making it better for clubs and how clubs can be more involved or more, not just on campus, but also in our neighborhood around the different Treasure Valley areas and communities. And so if you're interested in clubs, then definitely come check us out. We'll definitely help you out, and you can learn more about whatever club that is on the list, or if you want to start a new club, we're definitely wanting to help out there too. A third place to get involved is through our Student Activities and Programming Board. We call it SAPB for short. And this is a group of students that are hired through Student Life to manage all major campus activities, entertainment, and other educational programs. So for example, right now, the SAPB group, they're working on a spring fling event at the end of the school year to help celebrate everybody getting through a whole school year and celebrating students that are graduating. So they're looking at, do they want to bring in a huge hamster balls for people? Do they want to bring in squirt guns, or do they want to have a musical guest appear? How do they celebrate the graduates specifically with maybe a graduate VIP lounge or something? Earlier we had a couple speaker series. So we had Judge Gutierrez. He's the only Hispanic judge in Idaho, and he talked about diversity in leadership. We had Dr. Desmond Katuku talk about the importance of continuing education. So if you're interested in event planning, logistics, and coordinating with other areas on campus and in our community, then think about getting involved in SAPB. Right now they're hired through work study. So if you have work study, that's awesome. And we can definitely help you through that process to apply for one of these jobs. We usually do applications every spring for the next school year. And then any student leaders that are on SAPB, UROC executive team, or student government, we'll ask them to come back at the beginning of or a couple weeks before the next school year gets started to go through leadership training. And then at leadership training, they learn all about more of what the responsibilities, the commitment, and how they work with each other around campus with other departments and areas so that they can be as successful as possible. But SAPB, if we talked about work study for a second, if you don't have work study, then definitely talk to the financial aid office, and they can help you out with figuring that out. How can you get work study? SAPB is just another great place to become involved and get active and try to reach out to as many students as possible and make a difference around campus. Another place is presidential ambassadors. So this is actually run through the outreach office, but we wanted to include it as an involvement opportunity because it's another place for students to gain leadership experience, build their communication abilities, and connect not only with other places on campus, but within the community. So as the presidential ambassador, not only do you get to wear a really cool, snazzy looking polo with your name on it, but you also get to help out with campus tours. You get to go to fancy events like leadership galas, other things in the community, and talk about your experience here at CWI and highlight what you liked, what teachers are great, what programs we offer, and other areas that students might be interested in. You might get to go to a local high school and visit them and talk with their students and say, yeah, dude, like let's go to college, maybe not even CWI, but just any school and whatever's best for you, and talk about the importance of just continuing on your education path to be successful and hopefully get more insight, inspiration, and build up your own resume so that you yourself as just a person are becoming more complete. So overall in student life, we focus on leadership and involvement. So we do anything from all of those different areas to involvement that you can become a part of. But we also offer leadership workshops. We take students to different conferences, not only through our office, but different clubs will go to conferences too across the country, which is pretty awesome. And then we also want your feedback. What do you not see on campus that you want more of? Or how can we connect with you better? Or if you didn't know about an event or an activity here on campus, what's a better way for us to communicate with you so that you do know about those events and activities? Again, our website, cwidaho.cc/studentlife. And then you can email us at studentlife@cwidaho.cc. And then we're also on Facebook, so be sure to like us there to be in the know, and then follow us on Twitter using the handle CWI Student Life, and then interact with us, follow us, tweet us, be involved that way as well. So hopefully that was a good quick overview, but I'm always happy to meet with students whenever and wherever. I will come to your class. I will get coffee with you. I will go kick a soccer ball. We can play Frisbee here at our Frisbee course or whatever, or we can just sit down in my boring old office and talk about whatever it is you want to talk about.
Awesome. Thank you, Hing, so much for giving us an overview of clubs. That was absolutely perfect. It was exactly what I was hoping for, and I can tell you all working with Hing is great. He's super hardworking and very accommodating. So I hope that you take advantage of it, especially if there's a club that you want to see that we don't currently have, because Hing's the guy. Hing's the guy.
Definitely. I'm happy to help anytime.
Awesome. Thanks again.
Thanks, Carol.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah.